We're going to walk you through how to fine-tune your design, prepare it for the stencil before we get to sending it to this unit. There's a few things that you want to be aware of. I'm working in Procreate. This is my design that I'm going to work with. It's in Procreate, but whatever app you're using, you're going to want to mirror the image. That way you're going to have a stencil that has the proper orientation for what you want. Right there. You want to make sure that you mirror your image before exporting. We're going to save this image from Procreate. You share your artwork as a JPEG. So this will go into my gallery now. Now I can pull it from my gallery and get it into the Brother iPrint and Scan app. So we're going to go in here to all photos. We see that we have the one that we flipped. We're going to grab that. Done, get that up there. And what we're going to do is make some fine-tune adjustments to this. The first thing that we want to do, we want to crop this image. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to crop over here on the right, and we're going to crop that down. So that's what we're going to be manipulating right there. We are going to scale it if we want to, but let's say we want to move it a little bit. Our client's there, we need it sized down a little bit. All we do is just size it down to the size we need. Now if you see I have the design at the bottom of this page, I put it there so that not only can I see the perspective on size, because this is set up as a letter canvas, I can see the size of the design, but I can also prevent myself from burning up a bunch of paper, so I can be efficient with my stencil paper. And to do that, all I did was hit this move tool, and now I can move that image anywhere I want. I like it down in the bottom, so I'm going to use only that portion of the stencil paper. It also, again, gives me perspective on the size that it is, because I know this is 8.5 inches wide. Now that we have our image on the bottom of the page, we've moved it there, we have it where we want it, we can do some finer tune adjustments just by hitting the flipping tool. This is going to allow you to rotate your design by using this rotate button right there, and this would allow you to move it and place it on the stencil paper a little bit different. So within the flip tool, you also have this angle tool. It's recommended that you angle your design just slightly so that the printer will not jump when dealing with horizontal lines. Okay, now that we have our design set up at the bottom of the page here, a couple little things that we can talk about. If you go into this print settings menu, you can change the paper size to letter, legal, or A4 if you need that. You can also go into change the amount of copies. Don't necessarily need to do that when we're talking about stencils. We can also change the density. If you have a dark image, you can lower the density. If you have a light image, you can increase the density. So typically, with this stencil paper and this unit, you're gonna wanna be in a range of 8 to 10. So we have it set up on 8 right now. I think that's gonna be just fine.